छत्तीसगढ़ में नहीं चलेगा, नहीं चलेगा, नहीं चलेगा। दिल्ली में भी नहीं चलेगा, नहीं चलेगा, नहीं चलेगा। दिल्ली में भी नहीं चलेगा, नहीं चलेगा, नहीं चलेगा। झारखंड में नहीं चलेगा, नहीं चलेगा, नहीं चलेगा। कश्मीर में भी नहीं चलेगा, नहीं चलेगा, नहीं चलेगा। कश्मीर में भी नहीं चलेगा, नहीं चलेगा, नहीं चलेगा। बोल रे साथी हल्ला बोल, हल्ला बोल, हल्ला बोल। डरता किससे जोर से बोल, हल्ला बोल, हल्ला बोल। जुल्मी जब जब जुल्म करेगा सत्ता के हथियारों से, चप्पा चप्पा गूंज उठेगा इंकलाब के नारों से। हम भी उसको ध्वस्त करेंगे एकताबद्ध कतारों से, चप्पा चप्पा गूंज उठेगा इंकलाब के नारों से। साईं बाबा को लाल सलाम, लाल सलाम, लाल सलाम। मिश्रा को लाल सलाम, लाल सलाम, लाल सलाम। मिश्रा को लाल सलाम, लाल सलाम, लाल सलाम। मनोज मंजिल को लाल सलाम, लाल सलाम, लाल सलाम। वडगांव 23 को लाल सलाम, लाल सलाम, लाल सलाम। के 16 को लाल सलाम, लाल सलाम, लाल सलाम। के 16 को लाल सलाम, लाल सलाम, लाल सलाम।
पहले जो साथियों ने बोला उसका पूरा एंडोर्समेंट करके मैं बोल रहा हूँ। एक तो हमें याद रखना है, याद रहेंगे, याद रखेंगे, रखेंगे हर चीज़ को। दूसरी बात कि ये जो लड़ाई है, सेलिब्रेशन है इस वक्त, पर लड़ाई ख़त्म नहीं होती है। लड़ाई तो मतलब सेलिब्रेशन बहुत ही छोटी सी बात की है। बड़ी बात है कि साईं बाबा रिहा हुई है, इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं है। पर बहुत सारे लोग अभी भी जेल में है। क्यों जेल में है? पॉलिटिकल प्रिजनर होना क्या है? व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ बीइंग अ पॉलिटिकल प्रिजनर? इट मीन्स कि आपको अंदर किया गया है क्योंकि आपका सोच, आपका विचार अलग है, और उस सोच और विचार को सरकार की तरफ से उनको लगता है कि ये एक थ्रेट है, एक अटैक है। क्या वाकई में अगर कोई देश अपने आप को एक डेमोक्रेसी कहती है, क्या ऐसा सोच, ऐसा एक नज़रिया हो सकता है कि किसी और का सोच एक अटैक हो सकता है? पॉलिटिकल प्रिजनर का मतलब है कि आपका सोच को ही बांधा गया है, सोच को ही इम्प्रिजन किया गया है, या कोशिश कर रहे हैं करने की। ये आपका पोस्टर में देखा कि जल जंगल ज़मीन की लड़ाई जो साईं बाबा ने शुरू किया था, साईं बाबा और उनके साथी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन शुरू किए थे, अभी भी जारी है। और वो लड़ाई हमारी जो एनईपी के खिलाफ लड़ाई है उससे अलग नहीं है। दोनों लड़ाई एक ही मोटिव से, एक ही सोच से आ रही है। जो प्राइवेटाइजेशन का प्रोग्राम है, जिसकी वजह से जंगलों में लड़ाई हो रही है, वही प्राइवेटाइजेशन का प्रोग्राम में से यहाँ एनईपी लागू हो रहा है और उसके खिलाफ हम खड़े हो रहे हैं। साईं बाबा बहुत सारे मूवमेंट्स के साथ जुड़ा गया था, सिर्फ ऑपरेशन ग्रीन हंट के खिलाफ नहीं। ही वॉज ऑल्सो अगेंस्ट सोशल इनजस्टिस इन द यूनिवर्सिटी. He was against attacks on minorities. He was against privatization of the university. He was against attacks on workers' rights. These are the struggles we have to remember. These are the struggles we have to continue. आज अगर हमें महसूस हो रहा है कि ये विक्ट्री है, याद रखिएगा कि ये वही जुडिशियल सिस्टम से आया है जो बार बार उसी सरकार के लिए काम किया है. It is an individual judge here and there who is an exception. It is not the rule. लड़ाई कोर्ट से नहीं होगा. अगर हम जीते भी हैं कोर्ट के थ्रू, इस बार बार नहीं होगा. याद रखिएगा कि कभी कभी कोर्ट के खिलाफ भी लड़ना पड़ता है, कोर्ट्स के जजमेंट के खिलाफ भी लड़ना पड़ता है, आवाज उठाना पड़ता है. When you are aware, जैसे दोनों साथियों ने कहा, of your politics, when you are aware of your rights, when you are aware of the justice and injustice, the division between the two, the distinction between the two, that is when you are a biggest threat to the state. बार बार यही बात दोहराया गया है कि जो आइडियोलॉजिकल लोग हैं वो सबसे ज्यादा खतरनाक होते हैं. Even more dangerous than the people who are taking up arms are the people who are thinking about taking up arms or supporting the thought of the people who are taking up arms. Why? Because when you think, you speak, and when you speak, you show the mirror to the government, you show the hypocrisy, you show the injustice, you show the corruption, you show the falsehood. That is what is threatening. उनका अपना सेल्फ परसेप्शन जो है वो खत्म हो जाता है, वो खोखला निकलता है. इसलिए बेहद जरूरी है कि ये सारे लड़ाई के साथ पॉलिटिकल प्रिजनर्स को रिलीज करने के लिए हमें लड़ना बहुत ही जरूरी है. BK16 में रोना विल्सन है, हनी बाबू है, गौतम नवलखा है, कई सारे लोग हैं. ये सारे इंटेलेक्चुअल्स है, थे और है. ये जब तक बाहर नहीं आएंगे, ये इनकी आवाज जब तक दोबारा सुनाई नहीं देंगे, we have to continue fighting, and we will continue to fight after that also for the reasons that they were put behind bars. So I'll take this opportunity again. Congratulations, wonderful, excellent news. उम्मीद है कि खबर मिली है कि ये सुप्रीम कोर्ट में जा रहे हैं इसका स्टे लेने के लिए, इसका अपील करने के लिए. उम्मीद है कि वो ना हो, कि साईं बाबा will remain free, but the assault from the state will not stop. Please remember that. यूनिवर्सिटी में जितना बोलने का जगह कम होते जा रहा है, उतना ज्यादा हमें रेजिस्ट करना है. कहीं कहीं जगह आप देखेंगे पुलिस खड़ी है. ऐसा कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं, बात कर रहे हैं, सोच विचार एक्सचेंज कर रहे हैं, पर पुलिस खड़े रहेंगे यहां. ये सिर्फ आपको डिमोरलाइज करने के लिए है, आपको दबा के रखने के लिए है. यू हैव टू कंटिन्यू टू फाइट अगेंस्ट दिस. ऑन दिस नोट, वंस अगेन, कांग्रेचुलेशंस. लॉन्ग लिव द स्ट्रगल. इंकलाब, इंकलाब, इंकलाब.
With GN Sai Baba, in the last 10 years, he has become stronger. He has become stronger in his resolve. Even when the entire system tried to decimate a person along with many others who are fighting for the collective rights of the people, even with the onslaught of the entire institutional mechanism, even with the lack of basic solidarity from his own workplace, that is our university, the battle has been fought.
Each and every battle is fought like this. Whether it is G.N. Sai Baba, whether it is Stan Swami, whether it is Pandu Narote, whether it is each one of us right now. The battles will be fought. The battles will be fought in this big, vicious manner. We may not always come out trumps. We may not always come victorious. But the way in which the battle is fought with clarity of understanding that this is a war on people. This is not a war on a single individual for a particular maverick, like character of that person. Then we will understand that our fights are collective. That is why there are different organizations. That is why we are assembled together as different individuals, as people who believe in a certain collective understanding of democratic rights. When the battle is on the people, you don't get time to nitpick the various aspects and then say, oh, it's a matter of academic concern for us. It is a matter of political concern for us. The way they have been running away with basic democratic rights of the people in this country is the most worrying thing. That is why we again and again raise the demand to free all political prisoners. We need to free all political prisoners for that precise reason. Otherwise, we will not be allowed in the classrooms as students, as teachers, as people seeking education. We know that if the political prisoners are imprisoned with the abandonment of political understanding and democratic principles by this government, if it continues, then there won't be classrooms, then there won't be education, then there won't be rights to fight for. And that is why we need to come together and celebrate this occasion while stealing the resolve. Maybe we may not be able to match the resolve of G.N. Sai Baba, my colleague and friend. But at the same time, we all can strive for stealing our resolve to fight the system that has decimated people's struggles into crony capitalism, into the kind of, unacceptable, like, जो जिस तरह से मतलब like इंडिया में डेमोक्रेसी का धज्जियां उड़ा रहा है, उस तरह से शायद हम लोगों को फाइट करने का मतलब रिसॉल्व बहुत बड़ा चाहिए. We may feel that all the system is against us. When we are students, we are not heard in the university. When we are teachers, we are not heard in the university. Yet, how can we fight the behemoth that is trying to trample us? That is fought with the clarity of understanding. And maybe that is what is common to all of us who have assembled here, who are listening to this, who have come in solidarity, and who will celebrate the judiciary even when we hold them accountable for the many slippages that they have done to aid and sustain the exploitative system in this country. So when we celebrate the release of Professor G.N. Sai Baba, we are also saying we will remember each and every occasion where you have violated basic human rights and basic principles of democratic governance in this country. And that is how we can tell them that their system has to change. We are not fighting here to tick the box and say we have protested. We are not fighting here to say that we are all here and this is our Instagram moment. We are here to change the system that has been exploitative to the core, the system that has been denying basic rights to the people, the system that has made this entire claim of being a democratic country a laughing matter. So if the system has to survive, it has to change. And that is the battle that we all fight together with commitment, with solidarity, with understanding, and with coming together. Thank you very much. Revolutionary greetings to all of you. G.N. Sai Baba ka struggle long live.
Sathiyo, Lal Salam. Today is, as we should recognize, a day of celebration and a day of victory. It's not a complete victory, but it is certainly something to give us hope. Sachin before had mentioned the importance of memory, the importance of narrative, and the importance of hope in any struggle. In 2014, when Sai was arrested, we couldn't believe it. Many of us were there, present, in the events that led up to his arrest, we saw the many procedural violations, we saw the impunity with which these were done, and we at that time were hopeful that given Sai Baba's condition, the state would hesitate. And we were wrong. And at that time, I remember thinking that Sai Baba is a test case. If the state can, with impunity and with very little consequences, justify the imprisonment of a person who is more than 90% disabled, they are shifting the boundaries. They are drawing a different kind of line. Of course, for those of us who know Sai Baba, Sai was extraordinary. Sai is extraordinary. He knew no boundaries in that sense. And for those of us who have fought within the university, outside of the university spaces, we fought with the understanding that we are up against a state that is simply going to consolidate its powers, its different powers in different ways. So even while I say today is a moment of celebration and victory, it is also a time when we need to take stock. And we need to take stock of the ways in which all rights, all liberties, the liberty to think, the liberty to speak, the liberty to write, the liberty to assemble, the spaces to assemble, the spaces to protest are all being curtailed by and by. We are fortunate that in some senses we have seen a different time. We have a memory of a time when struggle and protests of this kind were legitimate, were given greater legitimacy, I should say. But now, whether we are thinking of, and I speak specifically from the point of view of somebody who is in the university and who is seeing spaces within the university erode day by day, where appointments are atrocious, where the appointments are motivated, where students are not being allowed unless they have a certain kind of profile. And today then, I think, is a day when we pledge to remember all those who have been forgotten, all those who are invisible, who remain in prisons, without names, without faces, without representation, without legal representation. And we pledge ourselves to renew a struggle, to use this moment of hope to renew our struggle for the restoration of the human and democratic rights, to push the democratic spaces of civil society more and more, to push what is becoming now a fascistic rogue state back. So with these words, friends, congratulations, victory, some form of victory, but also a time to renew our pledge and to remember what we all stand for. Lal Salam again.